everybody. Welcome to my sunset. Today, embodiment has been on my mind, and if you have been struggling with embodiment in your life, or if you're just working towards embodiment, being who it is that you came here to be, come sit with me for a little bit while we enjoy the sunset and we use this natural switch from day to night to help us regulate our nervous systems into a more calm and relaxing state so that we can contemplate embodiment, so we can view an example of embodiment in the natural world. Today is Monday, June 15th. It is 7:31 here in beautiful southern Arizona. Got a beautiful sunset today. And I'm not sure what the temperature is. Let me see. I think it's about 90 degrees. And I think our monsoons have started. We used to determine the start of monsoon season based on barometric pressure and all that. But then they switched it to a specific date, and I'm not sure what that date is, but I'm still used to the barometric pressure, humidity, and all of that to tell us whether we're in the season or not. But I think we are definitely in the season with these clouds and this reduced temperature that we're enjoying. It's so beautiful right now. 90 degrees for us is a real treat. It normally is 110 plus during this time in June, so the cloudy sky and this beautiful breeze are very much welcome. So as I always say about the sunset, it's not really random, it is intentional, and it is based on our development in this world and in this reality. We have a sunset that we experience every day. We have a sky that regulates us, not just as a sign and a season and all those things, but really touches our body when we use our senses to look at the sunset or feel the warm breeze on our skin or feel the difference in barometric pressure or humidity and all those things. They help us to regulate and calm ourselves and experience fluidity in this reality. So some of you who are repeat visitors to my sunsets know that I have a free app. The link is in the description, and in that app I have articles that I write about my thoughts and things like that, besides all the other things that are in there. But I have a new article that I just put into the app and I published in other places about certainty versus uncertainty and the space between, and how navigating that in-between place is where we build fluency in this reality. And I started a new article today examining reality again, as I do, which is a fond topic for me, consciousness and reality. And so I started researching, and I believe I am going to be looking at generation versus stagnation because of how in another article I talked about the dualism of reality and how it has a sexual nature to it. I like looking at it in that way because it's more dynamic, it's more relational, and I really feel like that is what we're experiencing here, is a relationship to our reality. And everything that we see, all of the matter that is here in front of us, including our sky, our sunset, it's all motion, it's all movement of some kind, and that movement creates what it is that we see. So I'm postulating basically that reality is embodiment itself, whether you want to see reality as the existence of God and this is God's embodiment, or however you want to see it, but that's basically how I'm seeing it. And how I enjoy the sunset is by viewing it as God's embodiment displayed here for us to see and for us to use as a template for our own lives. Wow, this is a really pretty one. So on that note, I was inspired to start some different ventures. I'm going to be doing an event, a movement event, inspired by my body work that I do. I do Feldenkrais somatic movement therapy, and I think movement is generative. It creates, whether it's movement of thought, movement of body, movement of ideas. And so I've started that venture, and I'm excited. I'm very excited because it's my attempt at my own deeper level of embodiment in this reality. So stay tuned for that. I think I will put something into the app that kind of announces the event and talks about what it's about and gives people an opportunity to take part if you're in my neck of the woods in Arizona. And I'm really excited about it. And so some of the things that I talked about in my latest article about uncertainty is being able to handle prolonged exposure to uncertainty. And that's something that I've struggled with at times. And I think, we do in general as humans. We don't like uncertainty. It's not a comfortable space. But in order to create, in order to generate and avoid stagnation, we have to hold ourselves together in the place of uncertainty. So I am testing my own mettle with that, with this event that I want to put on. And I'm accepting my own imperfections in this space and in favor of embodiment, in favor of movement, in favor of creativity and generation. So that's pretty much all I had to share for this sunset. And goodness gracious, look how beautiful the sky is. Wow. I love it. Hi in the chat. Hello, the Duck Lord. I like your name. Hi, the Duck Lord. And the Duck Lord says, that's a beautiful view. Yes, it very much is. And I'm happy to be sharing it with you. And I'm happy that you took the time to come say hello and view it with me. Spend a few moments looking at it. And hopefully it has regulated your nervous system. If you're viewing it and your perception is that it's beautiful, I'd gander to guess that maybe it has calmed you just a little bit, regulated you just a little bit. What ducks do you throw at people? Like emoji ducks? Were you getting ready to spam the chat with lots of ducks? Or rubber ducks? Do they hurt? We don't want that. We don't want things that hurt. Not intentionally. The cicadas have gotten really loud. I guess it is. I think they have not been around for many years, and this year we have the sound of cicadas. So at my event that I'm planning, I want to have sound featuring maybe something like cicadas or crickets or something. I'm not sure, but sound will be part of the movement event. So my senses are sharpened a little bit more to the sounds that I'm hearing because I'm thinking about what I'm going to include in that sound experience. You have 430. What's the significance of 436? You have 436 rubber ducks. Yes, Duck Lord, you might be the only one here. But I normally don't stay on very long. I'm going to be ending soon, and the sunset is now fading. Look at that. It kind of just, the wind gusted and it blew the sunset away, and we're drifting more into the night. And so that's usually when I say goodnight and leave it there. The significance is ducks. Where are you, Duck Lord? Where are you at? I'm in Arizona. Are you in another land? In a far off land, far away on the other side of the world where my day or your day is my night? You're in my tomorrow, or halfway in between my today and tomorrow. It's cold. Where are you where it's cold? We're experiencing 100 degrees here. It's 90 now that the sun has gone down, but I think our high was about 100 degrees, which is fantastic for us. But all right, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for hopping in, for everyone who hopped into the chat and said hello and added to this experience of sitting with the natural world and allowing it to help us shift from day to night. Check out my links in the description and do use the free app and look for the articles that I've written, and stay tuned for information on my event that I am planning if you're in Arizona, or if you will be in the near future. And I will see you on another one. Good night.